editing and all that.
Yeah, so that's where all that came from. Is just all that came from is just my ability to, because I figured it all out, was as I was working on doing animation stuff. And video editing's not significantly different from that, really. If anything, it's significantly easier. Because I would remember the days of doing lip syncing and spending like an hour and a half to do 1 minute of dialogue.
Oh, God.
It's just like, it is hell on earth. I hated it with a passion. And it's just like, okay, well, it's just like, yeah, so.
Well, I guess in terms of video editing, because like, I'm sure you heard of the site Newgrounds from back in the day.
Oh, that's what I was inspired by. I didn't do it for Newgrounds. I did it for YouTube. But I mean, yeah, like it was a thing I did back a long time ago. Yeah, and when Newgrounds was starting up and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I never had the animation skills to really do much with it. That was nice. Feels nice. It's going not in the direction I wanted to, but it's nice.
Further than me, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, new rounds up.
Yeah, well, that's what like guys like Year After and stuff got like their animation breaks and stuff. Yeah. And there's people who will do things on YouTube. I don't know if you've ever seen Terminal Montage, but he's great.
Oh yeah, Terminal Montage. Yeah.
Yeah. Boy howdy, if there was ever a person who I immediately wanted to see a reaction to about Geno being remade in HD, I don't think there's a person happier on earth than him about Mario RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he loves Geno with a passion.
Does he? Oh, that's true. Because in his like multiverse thing, yeah.
Geno is like, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I mean, like, if anybody was happy about it, and I think everybody was happy about it. I chipped way too much of that, but that actually might be better. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay with that. Yeah, I'm starting to get the rhythm of it. Well, I'm still not on the green, but I mean, yeah. So okay, so 20.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
That's probably enough, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm getting the rhythm of it. Yeah.
But now I'm just.
But yeah, no. Rob and I had just finished AI the Somnium Files, and that was our next game we were going to play. But as soon as we saw that in the Nintendo Direct, we're like, we can wait till November, right? So when November comes around, Rob and I are going to play as much of it as we can before I go to Florida. So yeah. Because we usually like to bank episodes before I'm going to Florida, because I have 2 weeks where I can't edit and can't record episodes because I'm trapped in the hellscape that is Florida. Don't recommend. Yeah, so. I mentioned to you that I'm going to Miami this year, to just for a day of hanging out in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Just for yourself, like, don't you have family in Miami?
I have
or something?
mom in Orlando, dad in Tampa. So nice. Hey, we actually saw a more positive reaction as opposed to the bullshit we've been getting to this point. Okay. Yeah, so we're downhill, so we are downhill, right?
You're downhill and you're leaning slightly to the left, so you want to aim slightly right.
Okay, so let's do this and let's see where that takes me here. Okay, almost.
Very close.
But I am improving as a golfer, which is good. I'm not ready to get angry yet. There will be a time when that happens.
See, I got a friend, he's got a little bit of a temper issue, so we go golfing.
Oh, he's the kind who breaks his golf clubs over his knee.
He has to this day broken, let me count, 4 or 5 tennis rackets.
Okay.
And it used to be like
he brought tennis rackets to a golf course. That's his problem.
Well, I'm thinking
that's user error if I've ever seen it.
No, breaking a golf club, that's like
well, that's a lot of money. Yeah.
He buys a cheaper tennis rackets.
Okay.
But,
why is he bringing tennis rackets to a golf course?
No.
Or you're just saying he played tennis
he
and
played
that's
tennis
when
and golf, because I kind of look at both as like kind of like.
Yeah. That's fair. Like
sports, I don't know.
I don't ever want to watch them if they're on television. Sports.
Mm-hmm.
Like baseball's kind of that too. Like, but baseball, I have the Cubs, so the Cubs are how I care about baseball. But I'll never watch like the Yankees and the Red Sox are playing. Like, Don't care.
Oh my.
Yeah, that wind is rough there, Billy. Okay, so let's do just a little bit less. And hope I do it. Here we go. It's going in the water.
Yeah, golf is definitely.
Oh, hey.
Oh my.
Oh, hey. Guess who's figuring it out now?
Nice on.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yay, I'm closest to the pin for once. Yay.
Yeah, like.
But yeah, no, I'll never watch golf if it's on television. I'll never watch baseball. Basketball, I'll watch any team. I don't care which team it is. I've found fun watching like the Sacramento Kings versus the Washington Wizards before. Like, I mean, I'll watch whatever. Hockey, less so. I don't give a shit about football either. But I'll watch football occasionally if it's on like at a bar or something, because it's, you know, yeah. I guess probably football just because the Bears have never been fucking good. Like, I don't care about the Bears.
Actually not bad.
It's rolling back, but yeah.
The fact I'm on green is just
that
good
helps.
enough.
Yeah.
All right, so looking at this, it looks pretty flat. We're slightly downhill,
Yeah, that's good.
and
It's wind's blowing like crazy still. I don't know how that'll affect your putt, but
putting it really shouldn't.
yeah.
So I'm gonna guess. Oh wow! This if I go max isn't good. So I'm gonna guess.
Oh, but hey, I haven't had
60%.
yeah. But hey, I haven't had a chance to boast about this. Blackhawks have Connor Bedard. So suck it, everybody who was upset about that. Yeah.
Oh god.
Because everybody was upset that the Blackhawks got the #1 pick, and they get the generational talent. So yeah, that made me happy.
See, I need I watch sports, but I don't like follow it. And the one sport I kind of care a bit about is it's something that only comes on once every 4 years, and it is the World Cup.
Ah, yes. Yeah, Rob is weirdly into the World Cup too, even though, well, Rob is also a Packers fan, which boggles my fucking mind. I don't understand that one. I think it's just because he likes to be contrary. But,
We did have a little bit of a.
yeah, we've talked about Rob and how he's a
Little bit.
diva. Yeah, that's why he's not here. He's being a diva in Michigan. Short putt. Yeah, short putt. Okay. That should be enough. Hey, birdie! Hey, we got a character being happy. Yeah.
I didn't realize you're on bird. I wonder what. I'm
Well,
on
you have
4
like a
strokes.
9. You have a 9-stroke lead. So yeah.
I guess he had all.
Yeah.
Oh, God, is that too much?
I don't think that's okay.
Oh,
You
no,
got it.
I
Yeah. Okay. Well, I made a little bit back there, so I mean, yeah.
Actually, that was a
Yeah.
little bit of a. But you're talking about contrarianism or whatever.
Well, I mean, that's the basis of how I became friends with Rob in the first place. Because, like, famously, and we've told this story on here too, but like Rob was an Eagle Scout growing up, and his acceptance speech for when he went up to receive his Eagle Scouthoodship was like, yeah, I never really cared about this. I was doing this because my parents wanted me to do it. But he did that, and he did that in front of all the Eagle Troop members and all the scouts and all the parents, because it was like a spaghetti dinner and stuff. And it's just like the sheer balls to just do that. Like, I don't know. I'm, as a person who is the exact antithesis of a rebel, I want to be a rebel. I'm just not good at it. So the fact that Rob is kind of a rebel has always been the thing, because like, in high school, Rob was a kid who would post Columbine just be in a trench coat all the time, and
Oh no.
yeah. Weirdly, I thought Rob was a drug dealer in school. I was offended he never offered me any. He wasn't, but I mean, like, is this like, because he had long blonde surfer hair, and yeah, is this like he's just like this weird character and stuff, and just like I remember bringing him over to my parents' house to do like, you know, work projects and stuff for school, and it's just like my parents had to sit down like, are you in with a bad influence? And it's like, no, we play Magic the Gathering. Yeah.
I remember getting some funny looks. Oh wait, I'm so.
Yeah. I guess I hit it closer, even though I'm in a worse spot because I have a hill to deal with.
I got like a perfect shot and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that as an
Oh,
insult
I guess take it however you want. Take it. Yeah.
from the game. That is. Right, I'm gonna try to be tight. I always like doing these backspins, but Mario, please.
But yeah, no, yeah. So Rob's always been a rebel. I've appreciated that about Rob, and it more likely just comes from the fact that I've always been a straight-laced person who, like, you know, like. My parents never had to worry about where I was after school. They knew I was home in my room playing Final Fantasy.
I know. I find my parents never feared what I was doing. Like, oh, Mike didn't come home on time. Well, whatever. He's not cool enough to be doing anything. Like, all day. But then when my sister was like 5 minutes late, they were like on her, like, what were you doing? I know what you're doing. Like, Mom. And I'm here. I am strolling in 2 hours late.
Yeah. Just
they're like, oh, hey, Mike.
We know, we trust Mike. Yeah. This other kid, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I want to be. It's like the one time I wish I was getting yelled at for once. Like, wait, maybe I was up to no good. You don't know.
Yeah.
Then my parents proceed to laugh.
Well, it's like every time, like, my mom would always tell me be safe whenever I was at the house. Like, I would always say, okay, I'm just gonna go play in traffic, because you know, she knew I was just a sarcastic asshole. So I mean, you know, but that's also. I think you've been around my parents once or twice before. Like, I don't know if you've noticed it, but like, I've had friends comment like, wow, you and your parents really hate each other. Nice. Based on the way we talk to each other. Because we're just being passive-aggressive assholes the entire time.
Oh, God.
And it's just like, yeah, it's just like, Jesus Christ, how are you able to talk like that?
See, I do wish I had that kind of parent-child... Oh, shoot. Too much. Parent-child relationship, because for us, it was always a little bit of hierarchy. Like, you're the kid, I'm the parent. No back talk. You know?
Yeah.
No push, you know. It's like, all I do is answer your question.
There was always that. Like, don't get me wrong. There was always, like, God damn it, I did way too much there. Well, hey, you made back those 2 points. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think it was always just, I don't know. It is probably a combination of just, like, they knew I was doing good in school. They knew I wasn't in trouble. It's like, because I never really had a teenage rebellion phase, really. Like, I remember the first time I had Coca-Cola, I was like 13, and I just would swear up and down having had Coca-Cola, which probably has turned me into the bastard that I am now. But I mean, yeah, like in terms of all that, like, yeah, it's kind of just, yeah, mostly just played it by the ear and stuff, like, you know, like, which is a real contrast to, like, my dad, like, because my dad, like, set fire to his school bleachers and stuff as a kid, and it's just like, my dad was just a regular troublemaker. It's just like...
Your dad set fire to the school bleachers?
He was a high schooler. I mean, he was like 8.
I mean, fire as a pre-adult is pretty, that's some heavy stuff.
It was the 70s, so I don't think it was pre 9/11, so I'm sure that probably. Yeah.
I mean, you had me at it was the 70s.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, kids will be kids. But no. So just like, in comparison to all the shit my dad was doing, it's just like, he's fine. Like, cause like in school, like I never did my homework, but I always aced every test. So every teacher hated me.
Man, Ross Kids A+ was one trick. Teachers hate them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because I was always the kid who, like, I would always be the kid who, so it's like, I knew all the answers and stuff, so, like, I would always be the kid who raised my hand, and I actually had a teacher once tell me, Ross, I know you know what the answer is to this, but I'm trying to figure out if everybody else knows what it is. Put your goddamn hand down.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's just like, okay, it's fine.
See, I was the opposite. It'll be like last day of school, and the teacher will be like, "Wait, what's your name?" To me. I never really spoke up. Never made trouble, but never also spoke. Just come and go as I please. Not as I please, but just as the school year.
Well, as I got older, like I actually got a school rule created because of me.
Oh God, what was that?
So my senior year, like, I knew where I was going to college. That was already set in stone before I got into college. So it's just like, okay, I know what I want to do. I know what I'm going. What the fuck am I doing all these classes for? So I took summer school so that in senior year I could just have all easy classes. I took like 3 band classes and stuff.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, like, for the classes that I had to do that were like, kind of, like I have to do these. So it's like, okay, I don't know that you need to do that while I'm telling a story, but that's very on brand for what Rob would usually do. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, new Rob. But yeah, so like it's 2007, 2006, 2007. So I had a Nintendo DS, and so I would always finish my work early, like any test we would take. Like it's like, break out the DS, it's time to play, or it's just like, we're not doing anything in class right now, I'm just gonna play DS. And no teacher ever really said anything to me about it, probably because they knew, like, okay, God, he's in the video game zone. Okay, we can finally teach the rest of these little bastards, like in terms of like just let him just do this so he's out of our hair. But then the next year after I graduated, they're like, yeah, you can't do this anymore. Nobody's allowed to have their video game systems.
Oh, God.
And I know that because my sister was still there, so I could see the handbook. I don't know what I was looking at for some reason or something, but yeah, so I became informed that was a new rule that was added probably just for me.
We now have a new rule, thanks to Taras here.
Yeah. Well, because like honestly, like I did brain age as opposed to doing any SAT training. I still got a 30. Like, I mean, like I didn't need to study. Like
brain age, isn't that the?
Yeah, you remember the Sudoku, like, DS game where you'd write answers and stuff.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of Brain Quest.
Oh, I don't know what Brain Quest
which is.
Is.
Not a video game. It's like
Damn it.
It's like postcards, but in the game style.
Oh, okay.
This is like, yeah.
That's kind of interesting. Yeah. Okay, par's fine.
I'm over here saying bogey.
You're par 5 too.
Oh, this is a par 5
Yeah.
hole? Oh,
yeah.
Snap.
We tied, which does not help me victory. It does not do that.
I don't even know what hole we're on. Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, so it's like, yeah. But I also won jazz band awards and stuff too. I was a good musician. I had to be because my mom's a music teacher. So I mean, but I enjoyed band. I won awards for jazz band and stuff. So yeah. So
man, speaking of like extracurricular activities, so I really wanted to be a computer programmer as a kid.
Hey.
And it was. Oh, nice shot.
Nice shot.
And so there's a club.
Don't go into the water.
Oh.
God.
Well,
damn. Oh, no, stay. Yes.
I have never even seen that term before. Bare ground.
It's where bears lie. Oh, bears wrestle in the woods. Anyway, what were you saying about wanting to be a computer programmer?
So yeah, extracurricular activities and all that. I want to be a computer programmer, and I saw on a list there's a club called Computer Club.
Yeah.
And my parents were, especially my dad, he was really critical about why, because I was a slacker as a guy. I never got good grades, but I never got bad grades. It was like a straight C student, which of course not acceptable, but for my parents, for me it was, but for my parents. So my dad's like, all right, we need you to take some serious extracurricular activity after school. And so I look up to this club. It says it's called Computer Club. And I said, all right, yeah, maybe it'll just teach me how to do computer stuff. I don't know. Yeah. So first day of Computer Club, I get there, and the thing I saw on the computers blew my mind. They were playing. It's a club where you stay after school.
Yeah.
And play Medal of Honor Allied Assault.
Oh, it's like Rob's Japanese Culture Club where they just watch anime. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It has like a really nice Japanese culture. Computer Club, but no, it's video games or just anime. And I was beside myself. So my dad was like, he'll just pick me up after school and in very, very proud expression, like, how was Computer Club? And then me knowing I just played video games for like 2 hours.
It's like, that's not bad.
It was great. I learned a lot.
Yeah, do you know how to program a computer, son?
Well, that's the thing. My dad, he doesn't know computers. He doesn't know the questions they ask me. Oh, what computer language you learn? He didn't know any of that. So it was a fantastic couple years. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, I always wanted to do, I knew I wanted to do video game programming. I didn't have a computer in my house till I was 15, so I got into the computer programming game late. But I took a class in college. I knew that's what, or I took a class in high school. Mm-hmm. I went to college for programming, so very clearly it worked. Oh, that's way too much, Billy. That's way too much. Oh, okay, no.
perfect.
Okay, well, there you go. I got a par. Cool. Come on up, Chloe. Come on up.
But
Never
computer
mind.
programs is, I mean, it's no joke. I did end up taking a computer programming class,
Yeah.
and we made a tic-tac-toe game, and that
Okay.
was very, very difficult for me.
I made Battleship because while everybody else was. So my programming class in high school was taught by an English teacher who did not really know how to program.
Oh, interesting.
So almost like immediately she realized, okay, well, you already know the lessons and stuff. Why don't you, for your project exclusively, I'm not going to grade you on anything. You just make a game and I will grade it when you finish it.
Really?
Yeah. So just like, make a, how do I go? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I want to see. Okay, yeah, I can do that if I hit it real. Well, the wind though.
Yeah, the wind is blowing crazy. To the right.
Yeah. I think just play it safe and go here. I think is probably the play. Okay, so let's just do this and the ball fall where it may. But yeah, no. So that was my programming class, was make a game, and I made a game. And now I'm a programmer as my career. So yeah, not doing video game programming, but well, kind of. I've been working on something on and off for a few years, but I mean, it's the problem is I'm not an artist, so I want to make a game that looks good. and art is expensive, so yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's it is what it is.
Well, it's very commendable because I just remember a bunch of if and then statements.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know if that's even relevant. I'm sure it is. nowadays.
It's the more simplified version of doing. I mean, it's important. Don't get me wrong, but like, yeah, I try not to have a ton of if statements in my stuff. There's other ways to do it.
Yeah. See, I'm one of those ponies. I don't know if you like browse Reddit, but there's a subreddit called Programmer Humor.
Yeah.
And so on the very base level, I can relate to that, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Chloe, get up here. Come on, up. Chloe always just sits at me with the look of like, I want to come up, but I'm waiting to hear that I can actually come up. And then she's here. So there you go. No,
I'm the girl with the
you'd be
gall.
amazed at how much programming involves looking at Google and seeing.
Yep, and that's the
Yeah.
that's the consensus I can tell from that subreddit alone.
It's like because somebody's done what you're trying to do. So rather than put a significant amount of effort into it, in terms of. Because when you work for a company that is time is money, like you wanna spend less time, thinking about how to do something and more start producing results.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly if you, like I did right out of college, go to basically a programmer mill where they basically eat you up and make you write a lot of code.
Programmer mill.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. No, it was an awful experience. Where it's just like, okay, well, it's like. You got to get this amount of stuff done in a week, and it's like, and I would do more than I would do double what I was expected to do on a given week, and my boss would constantly just give me shit thinking I wasn't working hard.
Jeez.
So it was a miserable fucking experience, and I'm so glad to not be there anymore. I very much like what I do now, the mystery thing that I do that I don't tell anybody about, damn it.
That's nice. That is something that I wonder. It's like, oh, what if? But you know what? I don't think I had the brain capacity to absorb all that.
It's hard sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Like there are days where I just have a constant headache when I come home, and burnout is very easy. But yeah, no, I love what I do. I don't know what I would do other than be a programmer. I'll be honest. Like. I'm sure I would find something. I'm sure I would find something. Wouldn't be professional golfer though. I can tell you that much.